Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of February the 11th through the 13th, 2022. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box for ways to reach me, or just email me for the price list if you don't already have it. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process, so just make sure you're registered at bill per call. You can request a call back. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for the monthly Venus sign readings if you haven't had a chance to do so. And then also check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Four of Pentacles. Then we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. We've got the Ten of Wands, the Star. We have the Sun. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Overall energy, I'm getting that something is being kept locked away or hidden, especially someone's feelings or emotions. I feel like maybe you could be holding on to feelings or emotions. You could be holding on to some sort of a grudge. It does also seem like maybe you are guarded towards someone, or you don't really believe, you're not really believing what someone is saying, or you might be having some sort of trust issues where you just don't trust what someone is telling you, or maybe you're trying to listen to your intuition. Now, it also could be the other way around, where somebody is viewing you this way, like someone doesn't believe you, or someone is just coming off very guarded towards you. It does look like someone has like a lot of emotions that run deep, and I feel like someone is maybe, it's weird. I'm getting on one end that there is someone who is pouring out feelings and emotions, and on the other end, I feel like someone is hiding theirs or keeping it locked up. It could be that you are not ready to trust this person. And it doesn't just have to be a love interest. It could be a friend or a family member as well, or somebody that you work with. I'm also getting, again, just something in regards to secret or privacy. You also may feel some sort of burden, like maybe you know like a lot of secrets and something could be weighing heavily on you. But it's, you're burdened by some sort of secret. Especially if you do work with energy, or work in some sort of career where secrets are part of your job, and it's like you have to keep some sort of secrets. You have to keep something quiet. Now, you also may find yourself very busy this weekend. Maybe you have a lot on your plate. Or maybe you are trying to avoid keeping yourself busy intentionally because you're trying to avoid something emotionally. Or that's how you work through any type of emotional issues that you're dealing with. You're like, well, I work. Like, let me work through this and hopefully these emotions will go away. I do feel like something is still there, though, or something's still lingering. At some point, I do feel like you are releasing some sort of buildup. Now, it could also just be some sort of fluid retention, or you might find yourself going to the bathroom a lot. But it does look like something that had been retained is being released. Eventually I see whoever has been withholding information or withholding secrets or feelings, at some point I see this being relieved, like someone's going to open up and share something. I don't know if you are holding back, or if someone around you is. Again, it just looks like someone is being open and transparent, and they're like releasing their truth. Someone is like sharing everything. You may also find yourself sharing on social media, talking about something that you're feeling or going through. Or if it's not you, then maybe people all on your timeline, it seems like people are talking about their feelings and emotions. Or again, if this is part of your occupation, then yeah, you're dealing with people who are divulging all of their secrets to you. Spiritually though, I do feel like if you feel like you're meant to do something spiritually, or something that deals with spirituality, this is indicating that you may feel obligated or some sort of responsibility for the collective. I do feel that by you sharing your personal experience or experiences, is going to help other people. It's like, just kind of giving back. This is your way to give back, or your way to help, is by talking about or being very transparent about things that you've gone through. And that in turn will help other people come forward or deal with something that they have been keeping quiet or hidden. I also feel like you are going to be protected, or something's going to be very successful for you. I feel like confidence is needed, or Spirit is trying to give you a huge boost of confidence and support, because it looks like maybe someone is feeling bad or guilty about the past. But I feel like maybe like this is needed, like this needs to come out to help heal. Also, maybe someone is trying to get your attention. I feel like somebody's trying to cheer you up, or you might find yourself trying to cheer somebody up. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like somebody is like crying or like venting about some things, and then the other person is like being very encouraging and inspiring and uplifting. So you definitely could be someone's light over the weekend, or maybe someone is your light. Romantically, something could be going on where either you feel like you are being very open to somebody, you are feeling liberated and just like living in your truth, and then feel like it's not being reciprocated. I mean, it is possible that someone may friend zone you, or you end up friend zoning somebody. Something also could be going on in a work situation where something is feeling like a burden and like you don't really want to do it. I feel like maybe it's meant for you to pursue your dreams. Like maybe that's something that you've been thinking about. You're like, I'm going to let this job go. I'm going to put in my 2 weeks notice and I'm done. So I feel like maybe some of you are deciding to let go of that burden, let go of something that could have been holding you back, to pursue your dream or to pursue your passion. And if that is what you're going to do, I feel like you're going to be supported by the universe. I just feel like maybe you're not happy where you're at, but you have been holding on to it, you know, because you're responsible. Somebody also might be upset about their child or fertility issues as well. Something about the past might come up that makes you feel emotional in some way. Something's going on too where I feel like you are trying to make sense of something that happens. You're like, I need this to make sense. I need to figure this out. So I feel like you are really trying to understand why something had to happen. Or if you're getting ready to make some sort of decision, you're trying to really figure out what's best for you, what's the best direction to go in. There also may be some financial issues. Not that I feel like you have it, but you want it to come in quicker. And it seems like maybe you're not producing as quickly as you would like to financially. I do feel that something is going to work out though. I'm also getting a little bit of boredom. Like, I don't know what it is that you're bored with, but I feel like you're kind of bored, waiting for something to happen or waiting for something to manifest, waiting for new love. Like it's you may have grown bored waiting. I do feel like you are having to be patient for something. Again, I just keep feeling like you're trying to figure something out. If you're experiencing spiritual things and you're more of a practical person, more of a logical person, I feel like that's another reason why you're just trying to make sense of something. Some things I feel like it doesn't make sense on paper, but it makes sense in your heart. So maybe that's one of those situations where you do need to use your heart to make something make sense. It's like, well, what do you feel? What is your intuition telling you? Somebody is also coming off as being selfish, especially emotionally selfish. Okay, I think I'm hearing the name Quan for somebody. But I heard it kind of like in a joking way. I'm hearing like Homie Quan. I don't even think that's a real, I feel like that's a character name. But I'm hearing something like a Homie Quan. You also could feel either obligated to help a fire sign and an air sign, or you are feeling some sort of, I don't know, I feel like there's something confusing going on with these two signs. There's something confusing. You might feel confused about one or both of these people. In love, if you have multiple offers or options rather, it could be that you can't decide who is best for you. Now, maybe it's more of a thing where you are thinking with your heart and you're like, man, I have feelings for both of these people. I could fall in love with both of these people, but logically, does it make sense? But what's the practical choice? Like, you know, I need to make a practical decision. Who brings value? And I think that would make sense too with earth energy, like looking at what's going to be of value to you. You're like, well, I need an investment. I need to make sure this is gonna be a good investment. How is this gonna benefit me? So I feel like if you are having to make some sort of decision, you're gonna go with the decision that benefits you, or gives you some sort of security or gain even. I'm getting something about a dream. I feel like maybe if those of you that dream, something may have been revealed to you and you're trying to figure out what that meant. Now I feel like in a love situation, there is somebody who is like a soulmate, but maybe you feel like it's a dead end, or like the universe is giving you or sending someone to you and you feel like you don't want it. You're like, I don't want this universe. Like it just kind of looks like you're running from something that was given to you, or you're avoiding something. As advice, it looks like it's meant for you to let your guards down. Like if you are feeling defensive, it looks like you're needing to let that defensive energy go. Or if you were holding a grudge, to let it go. Now, if someone was holding one towards you, that may be what's getting ready to happen. Like this person's going to get rid of that grudge. They're going to let it go and maybe reach out to you. Again, doesn't have to be romantic, but you know, if someone was if holding a grudge, I feel like they're going to let that grudge go. Someone misses their soulmate too, or hasn't heard from them. If you find yourself dreaming about love a lot or dreaming about your soulmate, it may be because they miss you or someone misses you. It does look like a past person. Also signs, well, I said water. It's a water sign, air sign, and a fire sign in the picture. Maybe, yeah, water, air, fire. Maybe a Capricorn. Someone may be trying to express to you that they are sorry, but I feel like the way they're doing it is in a creative way, or you are using music to express your feelings. Something is like a two-way street. There may be someone around you where one minute, you know, things are up, and the next thing, things are off again. Like it's up and it's down. I feel like maybe there are some sort of adjustments that need to be made in regards to a friendship. Now, I also feel like somebody may have done something to spite you, or for attention, or for revenge, especially if someone shared something publicly, or posted something on the internet, social media. It's looking like maybe someone did something either for payback, like I said, payback, revenge, or for attention. This also sounds like somebody is doing something to humble somebody. It's kind of like, I don't know, someone maybe viewed you as having an inflated ego. So they do something to spite you, to knock you down a little bit. If this is you doing that, you might have to put yourself in check. I don't know the full situation, but make sure that you aren't doing anything that's going to come back and bite you in the butt, because I do see something is like karma. Financially, if you are trying to pay off some sort of a debt, I almost feel like you're going to get hit with something else like after that. It's kind of annoying. It's this thing. I don't know if you guys have ever bought a house, but it's like when you're in a market for a house, it's like you clean up your credit, or maybe you've already been doing that. You're like, oh, I cleaned up my credit. I don't have anything on my credit. But the minute you don't start applying for a house, somebody, they dig so deep that they hit a vein somewhere in the credit vein. And all of a sudden, something popping up from 10 years ago, like, oh, you know, you owe for this, that, and the other. Remember that time you rode in the ambulance? And it's like, what? Like, where are you coming? Like, it's past 7 years. Get this off my, go somewhere. You know, or somebody's going to pop up and want you to make a deal to get something removed. Like, I kind of feel like something like that might happen. Like, you feel like, okay, I'm debt free. I done cleared this off. It's like you're going to get hit with something else. And it's just like, man, like, give me a break. So, I mean, not that you can't take care of whatever this is that's going to pop up, but I do feel like something like that going to happen. And also that happens too, where some you might fill out and you ain't thinking about, you know, how this, they going to pull your information and somehow like, send you some sort of notice or give you a call. It's like, oh, the minute you call some number back, it's activated again. Oh, is this so and so? It's so annoying. I do get like something being hit with some sort of new debt after you've taken care of all your other debts. Somebody is being mean on purpose. Somebody might be feeling a loss of purpose this weekend. Or feeling like, I don't know what my purpose is. Like, what is my purpose? If it's not you, it's somebody around you. Now, I feel like there's also someone at a distance who you miss, but you miss each other, but there is no communication. I also feel like maybe someone is in a relationship, or you find out that someone has moved on, or someone is now in a relationship, or someone is seeing that you have moved on, or that you're in a relationship. It does look like maybe someone going back to social media is looking for something on social media, or looking for you specifically. It just seems like somebody is finding out that, oh, they're in a relationship. Yeah, somebody is looking. I don't even want to say lurking or snooping. I just feel like somebody is looking, though. They're looking at something, investigating. Something is being investigated. Now, also, those of you that study astrology, I feel like you're looking at some sort of placement in your birth chart, and you start to feel hopeless. You're like, oh, this means this is never happening. You know, I feel like don't feed into doom. There may be something that is just not meant for you to see, or maybe you're interpreting something incorrectly. Or maybe it's just the timing. Matter of fact, I see the timing being off about something. So to those of you that study astrology and it's something that you're sad about, you're wondering when something's going to happen, it's something in Vedic astrology called like the dasha system. See if you can find out any more information about your situation by using a dasha system. A dasha system just means that it's like a time period for each planet to rule. It's a timing method where each planet takes a turn ruling your life, basically. So like you would turn your birth chart to the house of that planet, and that's kind of like your ascendant. Your birth chart ascendant doesn't go away, but it's always there. It doesn't supersede it, but you will feel the energies of that dasha. So say for instance, you've got Jupiter in Sagittarius, and your Jupiter dasha has started. That means you would make yourself a Sagittarius rising and read your chart that way and see the things that you're currently experiencing from that perspective. But you've got to find out your dasha system by going to I recommend using Vault of the Heavens if you are into Western astrology, and it's something called Tropical Vedic, where you still use your tropical sign, because in Vedic you usually are like a sign back or whatever, usually. But Tropical Vedic, it would be like your same sign that you identify with, but with like the Vedic teachings or principles or whatever. So I will look into that just in case there's something that you're really concerned about. Okay, so let's pull some energy cards for you guys. All right. What additional messages are there for my Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? We have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Oh my God, these are starting to stick. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Angel of Love. Overall energy, walking away. Okay, so I got something off the bat in a love situation where if you are walking away from a love situation, or you're letting go, or you're moving on, I feel like that person's going to feel your energy and pop up offering something. It's like you leaving is suddenly removing some sort of throat chakra blockage that this person had, and they're speaking. This also could be a situation where just either way, it's still indicating that you might need to communicate or speak. And I was getting in the main reading that somebody was keeping something a secret or being private or hiding. So I feel like someone needs to speak their truth, speak up. Something needs to be said. Now I'm doing Earth, and I did just kind of realize that something did happen in social media. My prayers go out to that person. But I am starting to feel that anybody who is going through something where they feel thrusted into the spotlight, or forced to deal with some sort of truth, I feel like you may not understand that now, but your truth could be helping the collective in some type of way. I do get like a lot of spiritual energy or messages for you guys as well. I feel like something's going on where your crown chakra is going to be activated, or you might find yourself highly intuitive or feeling awakened in some sense. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of researching, trying to understand something in regards to spirituality. Also dealing with matters of the heart. You might find yourself being very compassionate for others, or someone may be feeling compassionate for you. I feel like someone is really into their feelings, but it's more so about healing the heart, opening up, and sharing. Definitely a love situation. I feel like maybe someone has something to say and they've been thinking about you. Maybe this person has dreamed about you, or you dreamed about them. I do feel like someone wants you to know that they still care about you, or you are somehow putting out to the universe that you still care about that person. I do feel like someone also needs to detach to find themselves. So that also could apply to like the job situation or career, like detaching from that job so that you can find yourself. Someone also maybe feels like they're being inspired by their guides to follow their heart. So again, talking about that logical energy, like maybe you are trying to make sense of something, but this is really a heart situation or something that is heartfelt. You're like thinking maybe before you invest your heart into someone, what are they going to give you? But for the most part, yeah, I feel like you guys are possibly on some sort of healing path, and some sort of spiritual gifts could also be awakening or being revealed to you. But you may have had to let go of a situation before something could be revealed to you. Alright, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.